Hi everyone, welcome to MNotes. You know, MNotes is an educational channel to providing something career guidance and vocational, occupational guidance also. Now we can discuss get the admission for PhD through IGNOU, the People's University Indira Gandhi National Open University. Actually, I'm giving some information regarding the PhD guidelines 2020. Now, 2021, IGNOU keeping ready to publish its new guideline, but there are many queries, inquiries related with the PhD admission, PhD entrance, etc. Then the majority of the people, the majority of the learners, students, well-wishers of IGNOU regularly asking the guidelines. Hence, I compelled to deliver some kind of information regarding the PhD. How can we get to the PhD program? How is its modus operandi, and then how the what are the eligibility criteria, then how the entrance examinations, and what are the kinds of evaluation pattern, and what are the admission activities and post entrance activities. We can discuss in detail. Dears, registration, depending upon the position of vacant seats in the various disciplines, admission to PhD. A PhD program will take place in July session every year. The admission schedule will be announced through advertisement on the IGNOU website and in leading national newspapers for sessions indicating the PhD programs that are on offer during this session. The applications will be submitted through online mode. The schedule of the admission related activities like getting the position of the vacant seats from the discipline offering PhD program, and its notifications of the advertisement on the website and newspaper also. Last date of submission of application, setting and moderation of entrance test question papers, fixing the date of the entrance examination, evaluation of the answer scripts, etc. will inform you. Then the meeting of the doctoral research committee, school board, the research boards. So for finalizing of the admission, meeting of the RC and the RCSC, uploading the results on website. And it will be prepared by the research unit in coordination with the concerned schools and divisions of the university. Actually, each and every discipline will choose the research program coordinator, and term will be this position will rotate among the faculty members. That means the research program coordinator. The IGNOU appoints some research coordinator. The research coordinator will lead you for the better guidelines or better arrangement for your PhD program. Eligibility criteria for admission in PhD program will be the provision contained in IGNOU regulations for conducting research degree programs as amended from time to time in consonance with the UGC minimum standard and the procedures for award of PhD Regulations Act. its duration, the durations of a PhD will be as per the provisions contained in IGNOU regulations for conducting research doctoral committee as amended from time to time. Then I can't explain you in this time, but which is depend upon the regulations, the UGC Act of 2016, and which will amended from time to time. Pre-PhD coursework. I am giving some important information about pre-PhD coursework. All the admitted candidates shall undergo coursework. Before admitting you, there will be some interview, then some written entrance test also. All the admitted candidates shall have coursework in accordance with the provisions of IGNOU regulations for conducting research degree program. The coursework shall be treated as a prerequisite for PhD program. A minimum of 4 credits shall be assigned to one or more courses on research methodology, which could cover areas such as quantitative and qualitative methods, mixed methods, computer applications, research ethics, and a review of published research in a relevant field, training, field work, etc. Other courses shall be advanced level courses preparing the students for PhD degree. The coursework per 4 credit course will be delivered as minimum number of hours in classroom activities are 30 hours. And there will be 20 hours minimum number of hours in library work and 10 hours minimum number of hours for tutorial and other interactive activities. Okay. In case of 8 credit course, the minimum number of hours of each component of delivery will be proportionally increased 2 times. Here I am saying the 4 credit, the detailed 20 hours minimum library work, 30 hours the classroom learning, and 10 hours interactive activities. Okay, but which will 8 credits, it will be doubled. 80% attendance in the classroom teaching is compulsory, so the program we are conducting in headquarters in New Delhi, then we want to join in the classroom activities 80%, which are mandatory. Evaluations, there will be compulsory evaluations, there may be some weightage, continuous assessment, 100 marks, qualifying marks 55%, weightage 25. That means there are 2 kinds of assignment assessment, continuous assessment. That means field work and library work, something monitoring area. The 2 kinds of assessment, 25 weightage, and 50% for term end examination. There will be a term end examination before you doing PhD. Okay. Then total qualifying percentage of marks 55. 25 total weightage, 25% continuous assessment 1, and 25% in continuous assessment 2, and 50% weightage in term and evaluation. These all continuous assessment and term and evaluations have 100 marks. You want to secure 55 qualifying marks each from each area. Continuous assessment may include various aspects, various options such as assignment, term paper, field work, laboratory work, book review, seminar, group discussions, and there may be, not maybe, there must be a component of Viva OC also included this program. Then there is the term end examination will be conducted by the registrar evaluation division, school of evaluation division, SED, in the month of December and June, like other academic programs of the university. There are some conditions of offer letters to the paper setters for setting the question papers. Get the question papers moderate with the support of the facilities concerned in the various schools. The discipline concerned directions of the school will send course-wise approved lists of paper setters, moderators. The examination will be conducted at the headquarters only. There is no any other option. The examination will be conducted at the headquarters, classroom activities at the headquarters, and the examination also at the headquarters. The answer scripts will be sent by SED to the approved evaluators for evaluations, and you will get the pass mark. You will get the approval for joining PhD after getting 55% marks in each and every component, 2 self-assessment and 1 term end evaluation. As a procedure for admissions, I already told you there are 50% weightage, then research methodology 50%, and syllabus of entrance test will be 50%. Those who secure at least 50% marks in the entrance test, that means 45 marks in case of SC, ST, OBC, non-creamy layer and PhD students will be shortlisted for the interview in order merit, subject to the maximum of 5 times of the vacant seats. Actually, for each and every subject, there may be 5 each seats, and in some cases, there may be 10. Then very simple, another one, the interview of the candidate will be conducted by the discipline-specific admission committee. At the time of interview for admission, 40% weightage will be given to the research aptitude, percentage to subject knowledge, and 20% weightage to the communication skills. Okay. Then very important another point, allocation of research supervisor. Eligibility criteria for research supervisor will decide IGNOU in time. There may be a chance to change of topic or a title of the thesis. Slight variations will be admitted. Change in the topic or title of the thesis will be approved in some cases. Change of the topic or title in the nature of grammatical corrections, syntax will be approved by the director. First of all, we want to get the approval from the director, research unit on the proposal of the supervisor through the director of the school concerned and recommended by the DRC. And on the request of the candidate for minor change in the topic of the thesis, the matter will be considered by DRC. Then progress report also. The progress of a research student shall be monitored by the supervisor or supervisors. A student is required to submit his or her 6 monthly progress report in prescribed format to his or her research supervisor in the first week of January and July every year. Dears, submission of thesis, we are discussing the submissions of thesis. Each research student will attend and present a research paper in at least 2 seminars, conferences, prior to the pre-submission seminar and procedure evidence for the same. The pre-submission seminar to be organized by the research program coordinator concerned will be before the discipline group DRC, to be chaired by the director of the school concerned and open to all. The minutes of the pre-submission seminar containing the suggestions by the faculty present in the seminar will be recorded. by the research program coordinator concerned, and the copy of the same will be forwarded to the research unit. A PhD scholar must publish at least one research paper in referral journal. Please listen carefully these points. A PhD scholar should publish at least one research paper in referral journal and make 2 paper presentations in conferences or seminars before the submission of the thesis for adjudication, and procedure evidence for the same in the form of the presentation certificate and or reprints. In consonance with the UGC regulations 2016, the research scholar will have to test his or her thesis through anti-plagiarism software before submissions as per the procedure laid down by the Research Council from time to time. The research student shall submit a copy in electronic form and 5 hard copies of the summary of the thesis. The thesis including maybe between 3,000 to 5,000 words to his or her research supervisor at least 45 days before the submission of thesis. 4 hard copies along with one of the electron shall be submitted to the research unit through the director of the school concerned in the in some appendixes or format. Soft bound, spiral bound, after Viva OC, 1 hard copy in maroon color with material in golden color after incorporations of errata, if any, will be submitted to the research unit by the student for record purpose. Typed or word processed on both sides of the papers in 1.5 space. Font size 12 points in Times New Roman or Calibri font type, Hindi font size 14. Margin 1.25 inch from all 4 sides. There may be some evaluations of the thesis, not maybe, there will be the evaluation of a thesis by the university research unit, and after getting the results with the Viva OC examination. Viva OC also conducted by the concerned school at the IGNOU headquarters. So the Vice Chancellor and the supervisors all are present with the director concerns as the chairpersons of the panel. Dears, award of the PhD degree. The report of the Viva OC examination prepared by the external examiner and the research supervisor will be sent to the research unit through the director of the school concerned. The report shall be placed before the Vice Chancellor for approval of the award of the degree. You will get the detailed information in your program guide. I'm giving some light guidelines to you. If there is, if you want something more and more information, so you can download the program guide and the guidelines for research or MPhil programs in IGNOU of IGNOU. Respected viewers, if you are a degree student or a PG student, just keep it in your mind and ready for prepare the best university, one of the best university among the entire world. Indira Gandhi National Open University is opened its door to do the PhD program for you. Now I am relieving from you. I am Muhammad Mubarak Master, an educationalist, a retired principal, humbly requesting you to subscribe the channel, the educational channel M Notes, and please forward the information maximum to all other students. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching this video and expecting your valuable comments. Once more, thank you. I am now relieving.